Alright guys, we got a guitar. We have to restring this thing. We're working on a Gretsch today. So here we go. Let's get started. Okay, so we've got ourselves a Gretsch and made in China instrument. Really high quality instrument. The whole made in China thing doesn't seem to hurt their reputation very much. Strings are already loose on this. We got our master volume right here. Everything on this guitar seems loose. Let's just snug this down a little bit. There we go. Three-way switch. Looking at the volumes and the tones, yeah, all the knobs on here are kind of loose. Go in here and tighten up some of these knobs. Alright, so let's see if I can do that. Gotta find the right wrench, that's it. Yeah, these guitars, Electromatic by Gretsch, has a great reputation about them. Most guys love them. A lot of guys that collect, they have one of these in their collection. This is a customer's restring, so this is not a guitar that I own or that I'm trying to sell. Don't call me about this one. Say, hey, I want that gray Gretsch. But we are going to do the whole open up the guitar vault and see what's in there. Fun little thing that I do. Because I do have a cool guitar that I want to show you guys a little bit later in the video. Okay. Those are good now. Now I also see that this pickup is falling down in there. So we have to get in there and do that. And then I'm also seeing that right here, the output jack is a little loose too. So let me see if I can snug that tight and not twist the whole thing around. Alright, let's go ahead and pull the strings off of it. Yeah, so this guitar came in and the kid was like, I hate how this plays, I just bought it, but it has an 11 through 60 gauge string on it. And I'm like, bro, your string gauge way too heavy for this poor little guitar. Unless you're in some weird drop tuning, you don't want these strings on there. And he agreed with me. And his dad was with him. And they both agreed with me about that. So we're getting these big heavy things off of here. I like the tailpiece, that the stop bar that these have. It's very unique. No other brand does anything quite like that. Sometimes the young guys, they still think that a big heavy string will give you a bigger, louder, heavier sound. And you know, time will tell. They'll figure it out. Everybody needs to experiment with different string gauges, and you work it out yourself. Don't take advice from old guys like me. I have a 10mm open end wrench, and I always come up here and I always snug the tuners down. Okay. Alright, so let's take a look at this pickup here. I think what I'm going to need to do is pull the pick guard out of the way. Yeah, so if you are new here to the channel, Zims Guitars, my guitar shop, is a buy, sell, and trade used guitar shop in Mesa, Arizona, which Mesa is east side of Phoenix, Arizona. So come and check it out. I actually have 2 locations, and they are both within about 3 miles from each other. Where I'm at now is my old store that I've been in for 5 years, which is on Alma School and Guadalupe. But I have a new location that is on Baseline and the 101 Freeway South. So, of course, I'm plugging my guitar shops, guys. So thank you for listening. Okay, we're going to lift it out of here and see if we can attach this. Yeah, I could have just sat and played around with this, but it never would have gone to where it needed to go. Okay. Alright, so since we're in here this close, this far, let's get the camera up in here nice and tight so you guys can see what is going on in here. So the cavity looks really nice. It's cut really nice. You know, they cut these on a CNC machine. It's even painted inside there. So they painted the body before they did the, after they did the routing. And you can see it's marked neck pickup. And so, yeah, good stuff. It's all guitars, all stock, straight from the factory. No mods or anything have been done on this guitar, from what I can see. Do a little cleanup underneath here. I've got some of this Gibson guitar polish. Spray a little bit on a rag. And we'll clean underneath the pick guard. Condition of the guitar looks really nice. It's got a little scratch right there. That's unfortunate. A few fingerprints on it. Okay, so we're gonna put that in where I think is a good spot. Yeah, I might have to lower that. Once the strings are on it, we'll take a look at that. This has that little rubber washer under it right there. Just snug that baby down. Don't over tighten it. Alright, now we're going to do a little bit of this Music Nomad F1 oil. Just put some up here on the neck just to shine this up. Well, not only to shine it, but it cleans conditions and petroleum and wax free. I have a little old sponge up here that I've been using to spread it in. Then after you let this soak in for a minute or so, you wipe off all the excess. Conditions the fingerboard, makes it look all nice and new, helps prevent it from cracking, different things like that. It is winter time in Arizona, and it's very dry. We have hardly any humidity in the air, especially with the heater on. Today in Phoenix, it's Let's look at what our current temperature is. You guys might be interested to know, how hot is it out there? Right now it's 53 degrees and sunny. Oh, 55 degrees and sunny in Phoenix right now. So, beautiful weather out. And while that's setting, I'm going to take you guys outside for just a second. So we're going to go out in the alley behind the store. And there might be a truck or something out here, but I kind of want to show you what I've been driving around lately. Let's let our camera focus on this. Okay, so I brought you guys outside to look at my car. So, I don't know, I thought you guys just might get a kick out of this. This is and I can't see in my camera, but this is my 1969 Chevy Corvair. And it's a fun little car. And they don't get very rusty out here in Arizona, so it's been kept pretty good condition overall. We've got buckets in it and stuff. It's a 4-speed car. It's kind of fun. I have different hobbies than just being in a band and running my guitar shop. Even though my guitar shop feels like a hobby, it's not really work. Let's see if I can pop the trunk here for you. So this is the 140 horsepower. So it's a fun little car. It runs really good. It's got the 4-speed. And so, yeah, I have other hobbies. It's not just, you can't just be a rock star your whole life. You got to do other things too, right? There it is. Got an AM radio in it, bucket seats. It's a fun driver. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. But it's been lowered. And it gets a lot of thumbs up when I'm driving this thing around. So yeah, that's my old car, one of them that I drive around. Okay, let's get back to work on this Gretsch. Thank you guys for indulging me on looking at my car. I know I'm way off topic here. This is a guitar channel, and you can't get off topic or you're going to lose some viewers. Okay, then I take a paper towel, or this is a napkin. I'm just going to wipe all the dirt. That F1 oil loosens everything up. And you can take it off of here and get it out of here. And there we go. There we go. Get that stuff out of there. Alright, it's time for a set of strings. But before I put strings on this, I want to show you guys a guitar that I have in the guitar vault. In the guitar vault. Today we're looking at a Vox Bobcat. Wow, how cool is this thing? I don't see these every day. And so it's a big old Vox hollow body. And this thing just came in recently. And it's a very beautiful guitar. And it's got a case, and the case is nice and blue and very lush. And the guitar fits in there beautifully. It's got the Bigsby. It's a Vox. Very cool guitar. This one is for sale. You guys can call me about this one if you are interested. Today's string choice. Today's string choice. Ernie Ball Super Slinky 9 through 42 custom gauge nickel wound guitar strings. Made in the good old USA, the world's #1 electric guitar string out of Coachella, California. Let's throw these babies on there. finding our high E string is a 9 gauge. Okay, so I got my tuner on here and we're going to tune it up to standard pitch. And then I'll stretch the strings out a little bit. My left hand is to protect the nut. And this just makes sure that the strings are seated nicely in the stop bar. And you gotta just barely kind of stretch on these high ones, but this low E string one, you can kind of tug on it pretty hard. My thoughts and my prayers are with everybody in LA, those horrible fires that they've had in Los Angeles. I know somebody that had lost their home, and his daughter's elementary school burnt to the ground. Just devastating what has happened over in LA. I go out to Los Angeles usually 2 or 3 times a year. I go over there. My band plays at the Whiskey A Go-Go, and we've been at the Canyon Club in Agora Hills. We went out there twice last year, I think. And you basically are on that freeway just north of Palisades. And yeah, my thoughts, my prayers go out to everybody in Los Angeles right now. I hope they can get that all figured out. Okay, so let's just take this beautiful guitar. I'm just going to throw it up on my knee. Pretty nice. The string height could come down a little bit. I'm always guilty of slamming the action on these things. This is my notched straight edge, and this is a 24 3/4 scale length guitar. So I think I can put my notched straight edge right in here. And let's look at the amount of neck relief that we have in this thing. And it's a lot. So I'm going to get up here and I'm going to snug this truss rod a little bit. Okay, so I got the truss rod cover off. And I got the proper Allen wrench in here. And we're going to snug this baby down. You just got to make sure that you got your right wrench in, because you don't want to strip that out. So there we go. We turned it a little tiny bit. Now I can throw my straight edge back on here, and we can see if the neck is straight. It did a little bit. It moved some. I'm going to go just a little tiny bit more. Uses the same wrench as my Made in Mexico Fender stuff. Okay, so there it is. So we still have a little relief in it, but it's nice, and it's going to be a lot better playability now. Okay. Oh, that feels great. Very nice. I think this kid's gonna enjoy playing this guitar, and that's the key, man. You gotta get it so where it's fun to play. That's the whole purpose of guitars. They're all for fun. Going and seeing concerts. I have so much fun seeing concerts. I just do that stuff all the time. So, thank you guys for watching. This is the end of this video. I've been doing about one video a week lately. Sometimes if something comes along, I will try to do more content. I am running 2 stores right now, and so that keeps me busy. But I'm going to continue making videos for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing, liking, and thumbs and all that kind of stuff. All that typical YouTube stuff that we see every day. Share the video. Think about becoming a channel member. All that kind of stuff is tons of fun. You can get yourself a Zims Guitars t-shirt. There's a Teespring link in the description below. We got an Amazon link down there if you need anything from Amazon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Everybody have a great day. Call me about that Vox if you guys want that guitar. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day. Go buy a guitar. Hey guys, if you like that video and want to see another restring video, click up here. If you want to see me interviewing a guy about their guitar, go ahead and click up here.